Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy J Rocks. Today I'm here with another graphic novel haul. This one's all in stocks trades. No eBay, no Amazon, no nothing else. I made two orders this week, and I'm gonna separate them into two hauls. Now, some of these books I ordered because I didn't necessarily have an interest in them, but they were like a 70-80% off. I was like, they're like $2-3, so I was like, fuck it, I'll ride with that shit. Like $3 ain't gonna hurt, if I don't like the book, I can easily get my $3 back, sell it for or give it away, whatever, it doesn't matter. But they're worth checking out at that price, that's basically what I'm getting at. So let's get to the haul and see what we got up in here. Keeping up with the trend, if you've seen my last few hauls, I've been starting to buy some of these. I got Oh My Godess Volume 3. That's the cover, spine, the back of it. This is published well, it's published, but it's like reprinted by Dark Horse, because this is originally, it's a manga, so it's not based in the United States. This is written by Kosuke Fujishima, and yeah, so it's originally like from Japan, and they start printing it out here. Dark Horse got the license or whatever. Much like when they used to do Conan, but they were Marvel issues and so forth. So yeah, let's get to some of the interiors real quick. All right, so here it is. We got one of the goddesses right there. This was on the damage sale, so you get some, some minor stuff here. These a little more noticeable than others. These are in black and white. Now I held it off on the first page. Got some gem on the holograms type thing going on, but always the first page. Sometimes the first two pages are in color. The rest is in black and white. Right here it says chapter 43, meaning issue 43. I believe that's what it means. I'm not 100%. If you guys know, post it on the comments. Just chapter 43 in manga mean issue 43, because this is volume 3 of the omnibus. So assuming they each have like 20 issues, that'd be 40 on the first two volumes, or 21, so then that'd be 42 or whatever. That kind of makes sense to me. Some of the art right there. It's just a little comedic. It's cool. The art is nothing too fancy, or it's not amazing, but I like it. Seems a little simplistic. It's the back of it. I like that they give you at least 1 or 2 pages in color, so you could kind of get an idea, even though it's in black and white, but as long as you get 1 or 2 pages, you get an idea of what their costumes or whatever look like, their hair, like what the color is supposed to be. Then you could just use your imagination when you're reading it. The classic manga, love and comedy. Bam, nice. Love that genre in movies, romantic comedies, comics and graphic novels, manga, so and so. Alright, so you saw this earlier. Dark Horse label on it. Then it has this in Asian over here too. Japanese, I believe. Alright, the next book is Medieval Spawn and Witchblade. It's the cover. I got it on in stock for about, I want to say like $9, $10. So I guess the regular price would be around 17, 18. I'm not sure, it doesn't have it back here. But look at the cover. It's like Photoshop, but it's very artistic and stuff when you look inside the interiors. I like what they did. There's a little something different. Medieval Spawn and Witchblade, they had a mini series, like 4 issues back in the 90s, which I have yet to read. It's by Garth Ennis. I definitely gotta check it out. It's back in his early days. If I ever catch it slipping, I'm gonna buy it. But I haven't yet. So glad to have this one. Hopefully they keep doing little miniseries like this of Medieval Spawn, and so I like the Curse of Spawn, Medieval Spawn, Spawn Dark Ages. Whenever they have their own separate title, I feel they get more room to do what they want. The creators, they get more freedom, if you will. So they tend to be a lot of times better stories than the main ongoing. Let's get into some of the interiors so you could get an idea of what I'm talking about as far as the art. This one I was tripping out on. Let's see, it's written by Haberlin and Hogum. Look at look at Medieval Sponder, for example. It almost looks photorealistic, like they just took a picture of something and slapped it onto the background that's actually drawn. Like who does that? That X-Men artist, I forgot his name, but I know some people don't like him. Okay, so let's go into some interiors real quick. I'm already scared of this book opening it because my last spawn book fell apart on me. Fell apart on me, son. So I'm just hoping this one don't do the same. It's an idea of some of the art. It's not too bad. We got some medieval times, sword and sorcery type things with spawn up in it. So you know you're in for a good time. It's gotta be good. Alright, I'm not gonna flip through any more other interiors because I don't want to ruin it for you or for myself because I haven't read most of these and I don't want to flip through a big moment that I might regret opening the book. These are image trades, they're nothing fancy, pretty cheaply made, but they also, you know, the price is also pretty cheap. So that right there. All right, the next book is it's by Neil Gaiman and Sandman Overturn. It says deluxe edition. That's the cover. Digging the cover's cool. This is written by, it's drawn by J.H. Williams III. He's done some Batman, some X-Men. I'm digging him. He's cool. Haven't opened it. I will right now. This is something that wasn't even up in my radar, but it was like $3. The book, a hardcover, about 200 pages. So I'll say fuck it, you know, $3. I went ahead and got it, and let me open it and we'll check out some of the interiors. I'm not really big into Sandman, so I don't know how much I'm gonna like this book. After I read it, I might just go ahead and, you know, put it up as trade bait or something. So yeah, let's get into some interiors on this. Okay, this is the next one, Sandman Overturn. I'm digging we got Dave Stewart on colors too. Like his colors, and I like J.H. Williams. So if anything, just for the art would be great. And I mean, it's Neil Gaiman, so you got a good lot of recognizable names on this. Dust jacket. Woo. Digging the art on this. A lot of colors, it got a fantasy type thing going on that I'm digging. Something I would find in the movie's name escapes me. But in some movie I seen this I don't know why this reminds me of it. The art style right there. There's a spine. See the back. I'm really liking the design on the cover, the artwork and so forth. It's kind of trippy. A lot of colors going on. Now let's check out the inside. Maybe I should have stretched it out a little bit. Still hear it. Got a forward on the beginning. Check out some of the art. And this is oversized hardcover. It's not bad. This is something that, again, I wasn't expecting to buy this, but at the price I just hopped on it because it was pretty cheap. Cheaper than a single issue would be. And who knows, maybe this will pleasantly surprise me and I'll just end up keeping it. Sometimes you find, you know, I do a lot of blind buys. A lot of the stuff, I see the cover or the character, I'm like, oh, I like that character, I like that cover, whatever. Most of the stuff I bought is stuff I bought before and I've never read. And that's how you surprise yourself and you find new things. This is trippy. I'm liking this art on it, that's for sure. Hopefully the story is to my liking. And maybe this will stay on the keep pile. If not, as long as you take care of your books, the stuff you read and you don't like, or you like and you don't plan on rereading, it's always pretty easy to resell it on eBay or to somebody as long as you take good care of it. So that's always a plus, because a lot of stuff, even if I like it, I since I constantly buy new books all the time, even if I like stuff, I'll have so much unread stuff that I'll probably never reread it. So I'll just post it up for sale. Because I'm like, why waste my time reading something I already read when I could read one of the many unread books I have? At least that's like my mentality. If I keep every book I read and then just keep buying more and more, it's gonna become like hoarding, and I'm gonna just, I'm gonna have no space anywhere. So it also helps me for that reason. I'm really digging the weird stuff they're doing with the art here. Okay, I don't want to get further into that. I mean, this is an old series, so you probably have read it, but in case you haven't, I'm not gonna spoil it for you or myself. But I'm liking the art on it so far. All right, guys. Now the next book. This one's a little controversial. As far as the content, the story, and so forth is controversial, and so is like the format and whatnot. Now let me get to the book and what I mean. This is Guardians of the Galaxy by Gary Dugan. I'm digging the cover. It's alright. It's cartoony art. I don't mind it. This is the back. It's like it's Wolverine there, but I think it's some type of alien. This is the spine. I like what they did with the spine. It looks very fun, very energetic, bright colors, a lot of life. Got a lot of life on that design. I'm digging it. Now, why is it controversial? Yeah, some people say the storyline is good and this and that. It's great. Some people say that's just terrible. It sucks. Haven't read it myself, to be honest with you, so I can't really speak up on that. You know what I'm saying? But on to the second thing. Some people say, "Oh, why is that called an omnibus?" And it's not an omnibus, a hardcover. And some part is it's an omnibus, it's not a hardcover, and whatnot, right? Now, for me, as far as my opinion, I really don't care if it's labeled hardcover or if it's labeled omnibus. But to me, this does seem like just a deluxe, oversized hardcover. But I really don't care about this that much. I learned to get over this stuff. As you'll go crazy if you nitpick on that, because they're constantly gonna get it wrong. They're not gonna always get it the way you want. So we just ride with it and let it be. But what is important, at least to me, is the price for what I'm getting. So is this price tag? Is it an omnibus price tag for so little bit of material? Okay, so let's get to that. It's $75 cover price for like 400 pages. It's about 15 issues. 15 issues for $75. Whew, that's a little steep. To me, that shit is a fucking ripoff. It is not worth it. This should be like a $40, $50 book. My opinion. It should not be more than a $50 book. If you look at IDW, Dark Horse, so forth, for $40, $50, you're gonna get 400 pages. This is a little over 400 pages. So why is this not $40, $50, right? That's the price it should be. 75, almost twice the price, that's just ridiculous. It's out. I don't know what else to tell you. But luckily on in-stock trades, with the deal you get 42% discount on Marvel stuff, sometimes 50% on the day of release. So I got this for $37. $37 for about 450 pages or so. It's not too bad. Then the IDW Ninja Turtles, the Dark Horse stuff, the Ninja Turtles from IDW is $35 for about a 400 page hard. For a book this size, it will cost you $35, and this one costs $37 because the difference in discounts. You get only 30% from Valiant and IDW, and you get 50% from Marvel. So once you put the discounts into effect on the website, the page count to the amount you're paying, it balances out to where it's about the same. It's about the same amount of content, $2 more. That's no big deal. But if you're paying cover price, yeah, that's I wouldn't buy this. I wouldn't buy this shit at cover price. I would definitely get some of those other books all day. Okay, now do I want to open this? See, I'll open it right now. We'll check some of the interiors. Alright, here's the cover to the Guardians. I mean, obviously you saw this, the dust jacket. Pretty plain, nothing special. It's basic yellow here as well. One thing that really jumps at me here is the colors. They use a lot of bright colors, bright pink, blue. It's like that 80s stuff, early 90s stuff going on where you use a lot of neon. Neon colors were big back then. They were in. And just the art style, it seems fun. Like a lot of fun, very energetic. And it's Guardian, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, kind of comedic. And Gary Dugan, I believe he wrote some like comedic books or did comedy or something like, or comedic. If you guys know what's up, educate me on that. Did he write like sitcoms or something? Okay, so there's some of the art. Digging Guardian, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it, but we'll find out. X-Men growing up as a kid, X-Men was my favorite team, but when I got back into comics like 2-3 years ago, Guardians has been my shit. Like Guardians has been my favorite team. I still like all the old X-Men stuff is still my favorite. But from 2010 on, I like the Guardians stuff. Not so much the X-Men stuff. But I like the old X-Men stuff. Alright, so got a pretty good idea of what to expect art wise and so forth. It's almost some shit out of Star Wars right here. Okay, the last book of the house, another omnibus. Again, this one I had no intention of buying, but at the price they had it at, it was like staring at me, dog. Like it was just looking at me like telling me I'd be a damn fool not to buy it. So I had to get it, I got. That's all. I'm gonna leave it at that. And that's Deadpool by Daniel Wade. This is the cover. Deadpool's always gonna be funny, energetic, on the covers. The back, it's a little less fun and a little more sinister, if you will. But then he does have the little bang sign. So, okay, I got this book at pretty cheap. It was about the same price, like $35. I read it. I had the hardcover for the first half of this Omni. And that was the first Deadpool I read when I got back into comics, and I was like, wow, Deadpool's a lot different from what I remember. That's when I found out he's kind of like cartoony, zany character. He's not really like what he used to be. So I was alright, he's different, whatever. Then I started getting into the forums. They're like, oh yeah, they've done a lot of changes for him since the 90s and so forth. And I honestly wasn't really digging it, to be real with you. It wasn't my thing. A lot of the stuff he did was stupid and annoying to me. I was like, it made me roll my eyes. It made me want to just be like, like I want to close the book and not finish it. But then I'd be like, no, I want to go finish through it. And it had its moments where, I laughed out loud at some of the jokes and stuff. Some of the stuff was, and sometimes I laughed just because of how stupid it was. But I powered through it, and I was like, it wasn't good enough for me to pursue that run. But now I could read the other half at a pretty cheap price that I got it at. And if they get the volume 2, if the volume 2 ever they ever put it on discount, I'll probably go ahead and pick that up as well. I mean, they put this one at such a high discount for a reason. It probably wasn't selling, so I'm probably not the only one that feels this way about this book. But at that price it was at, it's worth checking out the second half, and we'll see how it is. Alright, so this is Deadpool, the complete collection, volume 1. There's a volume 2 that I believe already came out, and I don't know how that is or isn't. What I've read from Daniel Way, I'm not a big fan of his stuff. I didn't like his Wolverine that much, or this Deadpool. But I mean, that's not all his stuff, that's just what I've read. Let's see what this covers. Deadpool is way cool. Daniel, way cool. Alright, I like what he did there, the play on words. Let's see. Wolverine Origins 21 through 25. Deadpool 1 through 26. Decent sized book. $100 cover price. I was gonna show the interiors, but I'm not even gonna open it. I'm not gonna bother because this is not really on my short list of to reads. This is like gonna be way down. It's not really a top priority, so I'm gonna just leave it like this. And since I'm not in a hurry to read it anytime soon, if you guys already know, hit that subscribe button so it can notify you on your feed. Hit that bell. That way it notifies you on your phone and so forth every time my new video's up. Like I said, I'm gonna have a second part to this. And I just, you know what, I just did an order today as well. I ordered this and another order. I did two orders, so the other one should get here tomorrow. But then today I just did another order, so that will also come in pretty soon, like in the next week or so. So it's gonna be three parts. There are three orders I did in the same week. So stay tuned for that. So I should have two more hauls from in stock trades before I get any eBay or Amazon stuff in or whatever. And I made all three of them with the 3% discount for the OmniBros code. So shout out there to OmniBros and to IST. Look for us comic peeps out there because we needed that. We needed that for sure. Right before the holidays, we need to save a few bucks. And I guess that's all I got for you. All right, check you guys out next time.